So we are set to go game 2, day 4 here from Wuhan, China. Linskens wins the tap, so it's going to be Belgium working to the left of your screen who control the tip. Shot clock to 10 as they continue to look for the open player, and Linskens is that and opens her account.
That's pretty nice when the first basket scorer is or second basket is touched by every single player before going down.
So none of 2 to start here for South Sudan, and Messelma baseline, and they've scored the first 6 of the game. They've had a double-digit lead in the 3 first quarters that they've played so far. As they find the South and Barker baseline, it's a 9-0 start. In Berlin starting September 4, having beaten China, the world number 4 at this tournament. It's a likelihood. That's a good hustle there. Maria Gakdeng stayed with that. Amadou looks inside, well reeled in there by Gakdeng against Linskens, and the pass was a good one. Sharp down low, Rose McQuay opens her account. Here's Delara, red numbers on the shot clock, the floater, caught it deep, rebound to Amadou. Alamont picked a pocket and will come up with the goods as well. So all 5 starters have scored now for Belgium here.
In the mix and in the game, but what hands you can see there from Julie Van Loo.
Dew puts it on the deck against Elise Ramet and makes the bucket, draws a foul. Got 4 boards already. That's a good move baseline. 4 of 13 overall at 31% is the equation from the field for South Sudan. And inside, the Soa Barker gets a bucket, draws a foul, adds to her tally. She's now got 5.
Really nice curl cut by Soa Barker off that baseline screen, and then she just...
all over her. McQuay uses Tenny, who shares it now with Naima Dew, and it's all the bottom of the net. It is in replay. Sweet looking shot. Now Linskens is the trailer. Alamont in the corner. Got a good look at the 3 and punches it down. 3rd 3 of the game. Good teamwork. Got it to Messelma. A quick outlet pass. Then got a piece of it. They kept it alive. Now they will go down low, and Alicia Couture will open her scoring account.
Well, every time you penetrate, dribble penetration or pass penetration, and the defense collapses, now that's a good drive in there. That's what they need a little bit more of, an and one situation. Great job for Wall to just go in there and attack the offense. Be a present there. She did a good job because Messelman was right there with her, but a nice little bounce pass.
She's a joy to watch. One of the best players on the planet, no doubt about it. Dew can't finish it. Belgium crashed the boards, and they're off and running here as well. Couture, Ramet, outside Delara, and she punches down the 3. First 3 of the game for Delara. First field goal, in fact. She's up to 7 in the margin. This time the penetration and kick to Couture in the corner, right on the buzzer. She knocks down the triple. What a quarter this has been from Belgium. And they go into half-time with a 25-point lead. This has been very Bolgak to buy into the equation here and get some points. Been quiet offensively, and they've come up empty straight away. This is Lasawa and Barker going coast to coast. It sits on the rim and then tumbles, so she's into double digits. Never appears to be tired despite her work rate. Pass for Delara was behind her. It spills free. Messelma from close range. They've scored the first 6 out of half-time. Another 3 from the field since half-time. And here's Messelma sneaking back door, adding to her tally. She's got 7 in the game. South Sudan just need to steady and try and get a high percentage play if they can here. Nothing is high percentage against Belgium, but a good Bolgak. Again, the teamwork is nice. And Messelma with the finishing touches. Mrs. Gakdeng, and leaving her out there with those 4 fouls. I guess roll the dice, why not? She's one of their best players. As Delara feeds streaking to the hoop from Alamont, who adds to the tally. 36 is the margin. 13-2 is the run inside 4 minutes. 4 and a bit minutes of this quarter, and there's more coming here. Lasawa Mbaka adds to her tally, and eventually South Sudan coach Alberto Altuna had to put a stop to it somehow. His players cannot prevent Belgium from rolling on, so he calls timeout to try and stem the flow.
Well, it's just a little bit.
Now it's Wall. Goes back to Bolgak, working on Linskin's, got the better of her, and that's a great finish as he steps inside Messermann as well. That's Delara available, gets it back, Messermann low post, or good hands. Well done, Dew, knocked the pass down. Now with Wall in support, a 2-on-1 fast break here, an opportunity for South Sudan, but Alamon diffuses it, stole it away, and will now feed Linskins to add the 2. Moment Belgium, even a 2-on-1 fast break for South Sudan, they get the ball back and score. Good hustle, a nice finish there. Reward for effort for Rose McQuay. For South Sudan as Linskins lobs it down low. Messermann made that look easy, as she does with most things. Lasawa Mbaka, they collapse on her. Now Messermann rolling to the hoop, took it nicely and adds another 2. So 10 in this quarter for Emma Messermann. So 40 is the margin here, 2.5 to play. Term number 3. Messermann has a tournament high 15 going, and now she's going to get the ball to Rahmet this time, and she will add to her tally. She's got 4 along with 5 assists. And Lasawa, in fact, Delara is the only starter on the floor here at the moment for Belgium, and she snatches it away from Gone. Rahmet back to Delara, and she stops and pops and adds another 2. 9 in the game now for her to go with 5 rebounds. Outside shot off the mark. Duke Bolgak's had her problems in this game. She's 3 of 9 from the field. And inside, first points of the game provided here for Becky Massey. Corner ball right on the buzzer. Tumbles for Becky Massey. And Belgium have come up with a 47-point lead here as we go into 3/4 time. Now Deng fires off the left-handed 3 ball. And they can do with that is the understatement. Just their 3rd 3 of the game and their first since half-time. Outside shot comes from Gone.
Wow, she caught that in rhythm. Dew saw her coming down the court behind her.
Injected into the starting lineup. That's the sort of response you want as a coach. Here's Naima Dew. She's got 16 now.
She's so impressive with her athleticism, her length, a good steal there.
And quickly, Deng adds another 2. So this has been a better last quarter, and it's grabbed the attention of Belgian coach Mike Thibault, who calls timeout. 12 points to 1 is the equation out of 3/4 time as South Sudan. Now there's some energy about Belgium out of the timeout. Lasawa Mbaka gives it up. Joris with 8 on the shot clock. She knocks down the 3, her 3rd of the game. Well, she's enjoyed some extended minutes here in the absence of some players. And Julia Lamar with a statement block. How about that from the start? Becky Massey, Alamon. Oh, Massey found an opening down low. They let her get to the bucket, and she's got 7 in the game now.
Alamon just looks like she's having fun out there.
Quickly at the other end, it's another bucket for Rose McQuay. Sarah Deng hands over. Dew, baseline. That's a tough shot. Good defense there from Ina Joris.
It was a really good finish because Joris came right across to the split line help there and was straight up with a strong finish.
64-point record held by the USA over Senegal seems safe. There's a little over 3 minutes remaining. And the shot clock violation. Delara to the baseline. Passing traffic never looked likely. Cut out by Gone. Going to take on Joris. And knocks the ball down out of court. She checks out of the game with those 20 points. Delara shares it. Couture. Plunk on the iron. Lasawa Mbaka, the O board. And now looks inside for Delara, who adds another 2. She's got 11 to go with 6 rebounds. They've got the job done. They've done it impressively. They remain undefeated. South Sudan get a quarter from them. They're only the second team that's been able to do it, but all the damage was done early. And in the final analysis here, they got home by 38 points.